Hello everyone, this is Seaweed. I got a lot of requests to show you how to make my home style egg roll. It's actually not mine, hint hint, it's actually my dad's. So this video is going to show you how to do it step by step and enjoy, and I hope you can follow right directions. Okay, let's go, let's do this. Yeah! Okay, so the first thing you're gonna need to do after you go shopping, you're going to have to soak these. These are called bean thread noodles. The noodle word is actually not on here, but it's bean thread. We sell two types. We sell this one and we sell this one. I don't think there's any difference, so don't mind it. But for sure, the first thing you do is you're gonna have to soak these. You're going to need warm or hot water depending on the speed. We like to go a little bit faster, so we like to go hot water, but you don't want it too hot. You don't want to overcook it. No difference. They're the same exact ones. Alright, let it soak. So as you can see, the more I cut into it, the more shorter they get. So we're getting little pieces. The shorter the better. Next, you cook the meat. You can cook it all the way, so then it's not raw no more. But I like to cook it only halfway, because you're going to have to wrap it in the egg rolls, and then you're going to have to cook it again. So it's preferred that you don't overcook the meat. But make sure you cook the meat. Some people like to not cook the meat and let it be raw, and then mix it with the egg rolls, and then you wrap it. When you cook the egg rolls, you'll cook the meat along with it. But because of timing, I think it's best just to cook the meat beforehand. And within the meat, you put salt. I can't say exactly how much, but you put enough to have flavor in it. It really just depends on you. If you like more salt, add more. If you don't like a lot of salt, don't add too much. Add just enough so you have flavor. It's all based on your judgment. So after we shred everything, now we're ready to mix it up. So you can look here. I can't really say what or how much of each you need for each of these vegetables, but I would say the key word is balance. We have, as you can see, the noodles on this side, and then we have the cabbage, and what you need then is the carrots, and then we have celery, and then for celery we have onion. I usually like a lot of onion in it because the onion brings in a lot of sweet taste to it, so the more onions the better, but don't have too much. If you have too much onion, it's going to be very bitter. So after you have mixed a good amount mixed, what you want to add next is salt. And Li Tao will explain to you the importance of salt.
With the salt, you don't need much, as previously you added in with the meat, and with the MSG you added that in the meat as well. So it's just adding flavor to the vegetables, and you just need to eyeball it so it's enough to add a little bit more flavor to the vegetable in the mix.
Right.
So here we go.
Use your best judgment of the taste. And you can always add more later. So Lee actually did about 15 to 20 shakes. I recommend about that same amount for this kind of this amount of egg roll ingredient mix. So 15 to 20 shakes is what I would say. So we put 6 eggs in here. What you're gonna have to do is you're gonna grab at least two of the eggs and just pull all the yolk. So that's how you do it. You just pull all the yolk, and you're just gonna put it in a pot, a separate pot. Okay, and we'll tell you why that's important later. But yeah, two of that, and then the rest just mix it in. So after you're done with all the vegetables and the mix, and you're just ready and prepared to roll them, next you're going to need these spring rolls thing. We bought the ones that's called TYJ spring roll pastry. You can get these at any Oriental food store. Is you peel them like Lee Tao is doing right now. She is peeling one by one. Oh, look at that. Oh. The trick to this is you don't want to peel all of it at the same time. If you peel all of them at the same time, they're very thin, so they will be dehydrated. No, I was kidding. They will dry up very, very, very soon. So right now she's got about at least 10, and that's when I tell her to stop, because then if we go any further, these are going to dry up. So we're going to stop at 10 for now. When we're done with these, we will definitely come back and peel them again. So it's like a step process. Peel and then wrap and then go and then come back and peel again and then wrap and then go. So you place the roll in front of you as like a diamond, and then you grab a handful, about enough, not too much, but enough into your hand, and you put it in the center of the square or the diamond. And then what you do next is you pick up the end, and then you roll it. Watch how she rolls her egg rolls. The edges goes in. She holds it very tight. Very, very tight. And then now you're going to see she used glue. And this glue is actually egg glue. And the egg yolk that you picked out earlier. You put it on and then you seal it like that. And ta-da! Why am I talking? A handful. Not too much, not too little. Okay, mine's too skinny. And then you make a pot full. There's our egg roll. And then follow me. Ta-da! I did all these. Those are my hands. I did them all. Anyways. Alright. So next you're going to have to use a lot of oil. I know it's fattening, but it's okay. Move on. Anyways. As you can see, we have preheated already a bowl full of oil. This is really crucial because you do not want these to wait really long with these. Once the wraps get wet, then they start to peel and open. So right when you wrap them, the faster you can put them into the oil, the better. But you can only put them into the oil if it's hot. So as you can see, come closer. You see the bowl. Some of them will start to unwrap and peel. That's normal. It happens all the time. And you just let it cook. You wait till it's crispy and brown. So this looks right, about good. So you take that out. You see that? So it's like crispy and brown. Remember, the inside's already like partially ready. They're already okay to eat, so you don't have to cook it all the way if you don't want. I like it to be medium cooked, so people like it fully cooked. It's all up to you. Okay. And then you just add it with the rest. Ta-da! And you have your egg rolls. That's how you make egg rolls.
now is making salsa or chili pepper dip for the egg rolls. And what she's doing is taking the stems off of the chili peppers, and that's, when you do that, it's easier and it's better to eat, so it doesn't get in your, like, in the way when you crush it. Depending on the amount you want, you can put in as much chili peppers as you want. This could probably end up being a full bowl of chili pepper sauce and paste for the egg rolls. So say you're making 100, this will be more than enough for 100, and it will probably last you a good while. This thing, we call it, should I say it the Hmong way too? Yeah. We call it choki. But in English, it's more like a medicine maker. How back in the olden days, they would make crushed medicine in here to make it into fine particles so people can eat the medicine and take it. But otherwise, we use it to make chili pepper sauce and our salsa, and that's the only use for it. And the ingredients we add into the chili pepper sauce is cilantro and green onion with a little bit of lime to add a little bit of zest and flavor to it. We also add fish sauce. It adds a little bit of saltiness and has a little bit of seafood flavor to it, but it's not overpowering flavor. So what I'm gonna do now is cut the green onion into very small pieces so we could crush it with the chili peppers.
Go ahead and put some.
Yes, and we're adding the sauce as well. And how it is right now, we will stop because it's really crushed. And this is how crushed you want it to be. Very fine and grainy, so it's very pasty looking too. So you could add in the other ingredients as well. Adding some liquid, which is basically tap water or drinking water.
Water. Ooh.
To make the salsa. And then because you're gonna be adding fish sauce, which is also a liquid, so it's gonna add more. And you're also adding lime juice as well, and it's gonna add more liquid to the salsa. So a third water, and then about 2 slices of lemon. Yeah. The egg roll. Testing it. Then
oh man. She's like advertising her egg roll and her sauce. Of course.
I'm just like,
so that's how we do egg rolls. Annyeong. You can see the salsa on the side. I'm like blocking the salsa. Oh shoot, we can't even get the salsa. Ta-da!
that's not even 100.
It's a ball 100. We've been snacking all this whole time while like cooking it. So there's 100 egg rolls, which is probably like only 20 of them.